The views and opinions expressed by Pete Moxley and Poophead of the Week do not represent the views of the staff and DJs of 89X WLNX FM. Poophead of the Week is brought to you by Scantily Bear Magazine. It's Vanity Fair for nudists and lonesome virgins who would rather read a Playboy. I had a list of people, and he was at the top of the list, and he seemed more accessible to me. That quote came from Mark David Chapman, the man who murdered John Lennon 30 years ago in a recent meeting with the parole board of Attica Prison in Attica, New York. Chapman was sentenced to 20 years to life in prison for a second-degree murder of Lennon, with eligibility to be released from prison opening up in 2000. This is the 6th time Mr. Chapman has been summoned for the possibility to get out of jail free, but even OJ had a better chance at escaping the pokey than this rat bastard. The things that have come out of his mouth during his parole meetings and press interviews spell hypocrisy. Angered over John Lennon's famous "The Beatles are more popular than Jesus" quote, Chapman said he thought that murdering Lennon would turn him into a guardian angel. Ted Bundy was certainly Jesus to so many women. Jeffrey Dahmer loved to eat them. In 2000, at his first parole board meeting, quote, "I feel that I see John Lennon now, not as a celebrity. I was very young and stupid, and you get caught up in the media and the records and the music. And now I've come to grips with the fact that John Lennon was a person. This has nothing to do with being a Beatle or a celebrity or famous. 2006, when you were asked if killing Lennon would make you famous, the result would be that I would be famous. My life would change, and I would receive a tremendous amount of attention. I was looking for reasons to vent all that anger and confusion and low self-esteem. 'Tis better to be emo and drug yourself to suicide than to be a prison bitch for 30 years. Quote, I felt that by killing John Lennon, I would become somebody, and instead of that, I became a murderer, and murderers are not somebodies. But they are somebody. If the equivalent of somebody was a schizophrenic pissant, addicted to Christianity, fine arts, and of course, mindlessly killing one of the greatest influential music minds in our time, and in the name of God. There are saints and sinners, and then there's a class all by itself too stupid to even be smited. Can we just play a bad Yoko Ono song and put him in his place? Mark David Chapman, to quote from a book you love the most, The Catcher in the Rye, all morons hate it when you call them a moron. Well, I got one better. Try Poophead of the Week.